What's up, guys? We are back at the bird's nest that says, you know, give us smooth, give us silky. What did I just actually... Wow, I'm terrible at menus, apparently, and shocking at the same time. I think I selected leave selected instead of just leave. You do have to leave these one at a time. You can't actually leave the whole... Whoops. That wasn't good. We won't do that with the large ones. The small ones don't drop things that are too awesome. So we're just dropping all these off, and we're going to see what items they give us. It is fine to do them in a big stack like this, but you can't just go to leave and then tick it up to 3. It won't leave items for you. So, a little bit, like, you know, slightly tedious. I think the similar mechanism, though, you might have had to, like, quit the game and restart it or something like that in Dark Souls 1. So, not too bad.
Yeah. So nice, so smooth.
Alright. Thanks. Alright, we got a whip. We got a magic stone.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, I already gave you all of the smooth and silky, alright? 1 titanite shard. 1 magic stone. A fire drake stone. Alright, so a lot of these augments that give you different elemental damage. Bleed stone. An old mundane stone. Magic stone. Crimson water. And an old whip. Alright. Are the old whips cool? We got 2 of those. No, they're just whips that are old, I think. Has plenty of use. It appears no different than an ordinary whip, but is charmed by an ancient blessing that boosts damage inflicted on hollows. The blessing is likely the work of a cleric, but whether the spell is good or evil is unclear. Well, if we had a ton of dexterity, we could totally dual-wield whips now. And power stance it up. Take some damage, because I don't really care. Yes, this is the right way. Towards the blinding light of Majula. That was one thing that I wanted to check out before going and opening the King's Door back in the back in Drangleic Castle. The other thing that I want to do is to go. I'll actually have to kill myself for this because I actually am human right now. What's the easiest way to do that? I guess I'll just use this bonfire and then jump off the edge. And I want to check out the at the Rise of the Dead. There seemed to be a door that looked like it would open if we were dead, if we were not in human form. So let's do it joyously. Whee! You know, we're 1 death closer to having to use a human effigy now. It seems a little weird to me that I haven't actually, like, I mean, been invaded at all by like just a straight up red phantom. I've heard other people complaining about that, though. I don't think it's anything unique or problematic about like the way that I'm playing the game. A lot of people have said like I've only been invaded once or twice in the whole game, but I don't know if I've been invaded at all. Alright, awesome. So now that we're dead, we've got a... Don't have any visuals here. It was in the Shrine of Amana. Actually, did we miss any bonfires in here? Okay, no we did not. That's good. And it was the Rise of the Dead. Last bonfire in there. It seemed like the door. And the name of the place is Rise of the Dead, and someone had left a message that said try hollow or something like that at the door. So I think we're gonna be able to use this door. And anything that's even remotely hidden is almost irresistibly intriguing to me. Even if it was just certain death. I'm like, ooh, intriguing. Yes, it does open now that we're dead. Sweet victory. What's it do? Oh. Alright. They're using crawl foo on me. I can still hear something moving. I don't see it, though. Whatever it may be. Magic ahead. Why do I need to stop reading messages. Okay, well I would have been able to guess, actually. Ah. Poor timing on my part, but seems fine. Dude has a sweet helmet on. What we got going on here? It's gonna be some kind of a covenant, but it's like two corpses back to back with one another. Nothing happens when I pray.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Milfanito. That is what we are called. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here forever. We know nothing of the outside world, and we do not need to. The little ones were born from the great dead one. And the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since, to comfort those bound by death and dark. This is what we were taught. We hear a song in the distance. You rescued a Milfanito who was taken from us. Take this. We Milfanito thank you.
I've got a few of those.
You silenced that cursed singing. Please accept these as a thank you.
Oh yeah, give all the thanks.
Do you seek comfort too? You poor thing. Take this at the very least.
Whoa. I don't know what to... Oh, really?
This is all we can do.
Well, I don't want to go back to the crows now. I just got back from there.
The little ones were born from the great dead one. And the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since, to comfort those bound by death and dark.
Sounds familiar.
This is what we were... The little ones were born and...
Alright. Now can we pray here? Probably not. I may have actually... I wonder if I upgraded my pyromancy flame off camera. It's plausible. No, we have 7 fire seeds. Alright. Just got 7 of them. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's definitely a treasure chest down there. Will we be able to get back up? Oh, this is the thing that we could see. Over there is the area with the sorceresses. One of the areas with the sorceresses. Treasure ahead left. Wait, that's the sort of thing that I'd like to know. Oh, okay, so you don't actually need to roll down here. Manslayer? I don't know what a manslayer is going to look like, so I'm just going to scroll through. There we go. Ah, it's a katana. It's got B scaling and strength. Terribly worn blade, appears useless, but is in fact coated with deadly poison. Sword has claimed countless victims, and the bloodstains upon its blade have turned to poison. Also, these are our new stats. If you didn't watch the last video, it was rather long, and largely just us dicking around dual-wielding stuff. Me dicking around dual-wielding stuff. And I know some people are just in it for the dungeon crawl. I want to actually try on that katana. Everyone seems to be dying over here. And off the edge. Yep, there he goes. Okay, cool. Someone else getting the Manslayer. It actually, the stats on this are pretty impressive. Like, the 153 starting with bleed, it's pretty nice. I wouldn't be surprised if it needs Twinkling Titanite or something like that to upgrade, though. Oh, yeah. Alright, there's also down this way. Check out the two-handed moveset. That's actually the strong attack. It's very similar to the weak attack, just a little bit slower. Alright, we have an embarrassing amount of fire seeds. We'll be heading back to Majula and using those. I don't know if it costs a lot of souls or not. If it does, we've got plenty of item souls that we could use to get them. What does this guy say? Be wary of liar. Okay, so someone just left a false message, and it's gone now because it wasn't uprated. A really common thing to do in this game is, like, the first time that you're playing, to see a message and be like, oh, this is a lie, right? Like, say that this one was a lie. Oh, sorry, not leave a message. Read history. And be like, yeah, I want to rate it. I want to rate it bad because it's a lie. But there's no down. Like, you can't do down. You can only like, if you rate something, it goes up. Period. So don't try to negatively review messages. There's no way to do that. You just have to ignore them. The best you can do is to say liar ahead. Alright, to Majula to upgrade our fire seed. Because the pyromancy is pretty useful. It's pretty useful. And we've got the shackles on that upgraded even more. In all honesty, even like dropping some points into attunement. Like if they were a second or third flame swath spell that we could get, or something like that, I would actually drop points into attunement in order to equip more than 2 pyromancies. I don't have a problem with holding onto the ring that we have on that gives us 2 equipment slots. But yeah, that's how I feel. So we did we get back our fire seeds? That's weird. Anyhow, so like this one here, if you're hollow at all, just seems better as far as I can tell. The Dark Pyromancy Flame, and we've only upgraded this one once. So I think I'm going to upgrade this one instead. Like the thing that it says is that it scales with hollowing, but it also has a stronger default boost to fire than this even at +1. So I'm gonna pump it up.
I'm always here, so come and see me when...
Hush! Just let me use my souls. I kind of want to use a great hero soul, but I think that a hero is probably even too much. We'll try just large soul of a brave warrior. Even that might have been a bit of overkill, but not the end of the world, even if it is. And then that would take just more souls. Okay, cool. Not actually overkill. We need another couple levels, so... Yep. Not equipment. Inventory. What we need is another 8,000, but, maybe Brave Warrior will be enough. Alright, let's do that then. I think that'll be comfortably enough to get the next 2 levels on it. Sweet.
I'm always here.
And then let's actually equip that one instead. So now we'll hit pretty hard. Well, our Flame Swath probably actually does absurd damage now. Because we've also got the shackles on, and we just pumped that up as much as you possibly can at this point in the game. Seems like it'll probably be pretty good. Drangleic Castle. King's Gate seems like where we want to be. We're going to have to swap around our rings a little bit in order to actually equip that King's Seal, I believe. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that we have 4 rings equipped right now. I don't think we're forgetting the Royal Soldier's ring, like total noobs. So yeah, we probably unequip the Dark Quartz ring. I think that all of these are doing better for us. We no longer needed the Royal Soldier's ring, actually, because we've got tons of equip burden, and we like the equipment that we're using. King's Ring. And, you know, I'm fine with using the Manslayer for a little bit. I'm a little bit curious, just how bad are things in this room. There's a Rune Sentinel. We might die. You know, worst thing that happens, 2,860 souls that we can't recover. Okay. I just wanted to confirm that it would have been impossible if we had died at any point during that room. And I think 5 Rune Soldiers is pretty impossible. The other thing that I want to do is just kind of see. I'm sure that we can't poison these guys, but I just want to check out how the damage is doing here. I also want to try and Flame Swath a Rune Sentinel. We got to get around the little pillar thing behind us. I want to get to the hallway. Oh, am I past the hallway already? Aggroing all the things. Getting hit by that. Excellent. Alright. Flame Swath did, like, a quarter of his health. I don't know how much better or worse that is than, well, how much better that is than what we were doing before we dropped the upgrades, but we do have a Mastodon Halberd plus 10 now as well. This seems correct. I believe there have been other gates that we could probably also use this on. I remember one pretty close to the start of the game, actually. Why do I read messages in new areas? It's just force of habit. I press A when a thing pops up. There are a lot of people dying here. I just want to double check my equip burden. 63. Excellent.